All right, guys, here we go. Dark finds it. Dark pulls out a good little section of drones. That SCV had a good build position for a moment there. But, it's a lot of mining time for Dark. Oh. Marine is out. Yep. Okay. I don't think he lost that much build time. I think he's okay. Does he still try to build a bunker down the ramp, or is that just a waste of time? Oh wow, Dark is actually okay. Yeah, this is one where you just give up on it. You're just like, hey, he's losing so much mining. This is actually fine. Kill a drone there. He's trying to get a kill, but no, it's fine. Yeah, I mean, you lose a few Marines. It's not the end of the world, I don't think. Is he gonna get the command center on location? Because that's a bit greedy, I think. No, that's too greedy. You have to high ground wall. Special, don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Because won't there already be a few Zerglings sneaking along the top of the map? Oh, he's got the Reaper. Ah. Yep, I told you. Zerglings sneaking on the top of the map. He luckily glimpsed that. He should have anticipated that. He should have known. And that's not the only two. You know there was more than two there. You know you got to go home and defend that natural, mate. Good call. Okay, he's playing it safe. I'm like, you know it wasn't just two lings. I doubt it. I think it was four. I think there's two hiding up in the third base up above. Yeah, he's going to go check for it. Good solid play by him, man. He doesn't check the corners, though. He's got to check those corners. Yeah, I told you. I told you. Special having some good game sense today, though. Not getting caught by Dark's little tricks. And you know what? I don't know who's ahead, who's behind, what the situation is after this sort of opening, guys. I have no idea. It's looking pretty close, though. We'll put that game sound on just a little bit there in the background, okay? Command center is getting up on the natural. Hellion is building. Starport is going to go down as well. So he's going to try and follow up with a 2-on-1 by the looks of it. A couple slow Zerglings there. He's going to bounce the Queen. He's going for drone snipes. A little greedy. Oh, good spore trick by Dark. Ah, Dark has got that big Dark energy, doesn't he? Oh, good Reaper micro as well. He gets out. Starts them. He's got a Hellion to join them now. Excellent transition off his opening so far. I'm very impressed. He starts his reactor there. He can, of course, click on that creep tumor. Notice he had to move his cursor far to the left of the Queen, because that Queen is so fat that her hitbox kind of blocks the tumor a little bit there. Now I did not think he was going to run his Hellion in. That's surprising to me. He should have ran south behind the mineral line. Might have got some drones there, but throws away the Hellion. Lings go in. Queen and Zerglings are there. He will get at least one drone here, I believe. Depends how good the spore tricks are. And he gets one. Is that a Baneling Nest? I don't know if that's a Baneling Nest or a Roach Warren. He saw it. I did not see it. Oh, is this 3 barracks? Oh, that's not a starport he's swapping. It's a 3rd barracks. Wow. That'll be very solid at potentially like overwhelming any sort of roach play. Wow, he's playing 3 barracks. Very cool. This is going to be interesting. This is Dark vs. Special WTL. For those who do not know, we are having the rare pleasure of watching him play first-person view live. As obviously they have to often play that ahead of time. Command center is there as well. Okie dokie. 3rd command center is building right now. Extra depots coming on down. I think the Baneling Nest has the health bar higher up, says Ling. I believe you. I thought it was a Roach Warren as well, but I didn't know why I thought that. So I was like, I'm not 100% sure, you know. But I think it does look a little different, right? Is it a ping deficit for Dark? I don't know what server he's on or if they're alternating. They might be alternating US West and then Korea, but Mexicans playing on Korea is very hard. 220 ping. Whereas Dark will probably have 130, I would guess. Maybe 140 playing to maximum 150 playing to US West. So playing on US West is probably the fairest option, as much as it will favor, of course, Mr. Mexico Special probably got about 70 ping to US West, maybe 80 or 90. I can't quite remember. Maybe 90, actually. I think he said, because he said it was pretty bad, like 90 or 100, something like that. Special is not in Korea, guys. This is his Mexican setting. He obviously lost his lease and had to leave the country and all sorts of things during COVID, because you couldn't... He got his visa extended a bunch, but COVID went for way too long. And normally what people living in Korea do is once every 3 or 6 months, you just get on the ferry to Japan. exit the country, get on the ferry back, re-enter, you get another entrance visa. As a foreigner, they just give it to anyone. But you can't leave the country and come back in during COVID without doing quarantine. So, kind of messed up. All the foreigners had to leave, basically. More anti-gravity, my hair can rival Grubby's. I mean, I've just had a cap on me. You know I have unlimited anti-gravity if I want to, right? I'll do it for you tomorrow. I'll style my hair, alright? I'll style my hair tomorrow. I'll pull out the blow dryer. I'll give myself the Johnny Neutron. Show you guys just how much volume we can get. Didn't they tell Terran Special not to come back until he got a real visa? Maybe. Which would suck. Okay, he stims in. He gets a few roaches and ravages here, but overall that's I think that's totally fine for Dark, these sort of trades. If you can kill like a few ravages there, it's much more worth it. So Liberator's not really going to do anything. He'll just leave that in the corner. He should probably siege it, but he's going to try and siege it on the queen, use the edge of the radius just to push it back. Okay. He's got to get lots of tanks up here, and I like that he's not building any depots on the low ground, because that can get just all cleared by a roach push. Whereas you can just lift and pull back temporarily, buy time for another tank or two, so he's playing very solid and safe against the roach style. Did I look at everyone Thursday? You mean first-person view streams? I did not get a chance to look through everyone, no. I wish I did. I've looked through, you know, I've been looking at quite a few people's streams, but I've been trying to cast actually in the games as well. I mean, obviously we wanted to put the word out about different players. Tunneling Claws, he spots the graphic there, does another scan, kills quite a few of these roaches. Very well done. He had a turret out front, his natural, but I don't know, does it actually cover everything? No, he's building another turret now. Overseer scouting his base, stimming on in. Oh no, he does have another turret out front. Yeah. He's got two turrets, one covering the third, one the natural ramp. And he's taking pretty good fights here. Yeah. Oh my god, guys. He's looking really good right now. He's just killing a lot of these roaches. I think that's with a 4th CC, tanks defending. If you keep special Dark off droning a 4th base, like... And you just, you know, you get to max with similar-ish numbers, you could just, you know, do so well. And he's even going to push. He's like, dude, I've killed so much. I think I can kill him. Makes sense. I mean, I don't know. There's always part of me that's like, why rush it? Just turtle. But you got to think about how good he is with Viper Lurker. You're not beating him at late game, guys. He spots a single roach sneaking in. Builds a few depots there, so it's not too bad of a supply block. Stims to dodge the biles, not too bad. He'll kill the 4th. Dark's back to 3 base. Now, Dark's come back from here many times versus everybody, even the best. So, it's never over until it's over with Dark. Dark and Raynor, they both have 9 lives in any game you play. Oh, that 4th command center got stopped from building. Who knows when that happened? Oh my god, that should have been finished by now, I think. I wonder how many times Special's bitten the shit out of his tongue during a match. I think he's chewing on gum or something, guys. Looks like something pretty firm. Some roaches are going... Yeah, he's just doing bio-harass right now, guys. And lib-harass. But his tanks aren't sieged at home. And if Dark arrives at his 3rd, he might die right now. I don't think Dark will. But, yeah, those tanks are so clumped. Oh, you can tell he's kind of like in this organization stage, and it worries me a little bit. Oh, what? Both of his libs? Did they get spotted on the way across the map? He just lost both libs to just the queens and Spore being there. Oh, he's trying to swap into Lings. But he doesn't have Ling speed. Oh my god, Dark is playing like Pig right now. How many pros are doing Pig moves lately, guys? That is a funny move. You're like, he's my 60 so Zerglings. I'm swapping back into Ling Bane, bro. He's going to try and play Ling Bane Ultra Transition off the Ravages, guys. But those tanks, we talked about it earlier. Big mistake to have the tanks clumped. At the same time, killing 10 Ravages may be worth it. Oh, the fungal, the random fungal. Dark is such a Chad gamer. Oh, Okay, so he gets the infestors, he gets a double fungal. God, he's such a dickhead, isn't he? I mean, I still think he's dead. Special should have this game in the bag. Remember, right from the start, he got the 2 barracks up. Dark pulling all those drones that he did was silly. In my opinion, it was not the right way to defend the early game. Since then, it feels like Special's just played a really solid game, and Dark's kind of played from a very, very hard position. Oh, that's the problem. You can't play like this against Fungal, man. Oh, shit. No, don't drop. Just fly away. He's going to try and do it anyway. He wants to just shove this 4th. He's like, if I kill the 4th, I win the game. Pig. Pig! Don't you have any faith? Just pre-spread, please. Please pre-spread. He stemmed his Marauders, not his Marines. Oh! Okay. He's going to come home. Oh, run the SCVs. Yep. Okay, Dark's making it messy. Dark is the best messy player in the world. 4th hatch goes down. That's the most important thing. He confirms the kill. If Dark was able to keep him busy enough to mean he didn't kill the base, that's where things could have been annoying. Building more turrets is special, making sure those roaches don't get in. He hasn't spotted, I think, the bottom left corner in a little while, so that could be up and mining now. I don't think it is because the Liberators went past there like 2 minutes ago. But definitely something you gotta be worried about. Oh, watch out for Fungal. Fungal coming from the left. Fungal coming from the left. Fungal coming from the left, perhaps. Tunneling Claw, Unburrow on the tank. Oh, man. This piece of shit, dude. Dark is such... He refuses to die. It's like, dude, you should have been dead so many minutes ago. You've been so behind for so long. Just get out kind of thing. But Dark's like, if you want to put me in the ground, you need to dig the grave, make the coffin from scratch, put me in the coffin, lower the coffin into the friggin' grave. Like, you know, you need to pile the dirt on top, and then you need to pour some holy water and do some prayers, because otherwise I will rise from the ashes. Like, he's just a psycho, man. He just doesn't die. And look at this. Special's getting in messier and messier spots with his bio. His 3rd orbital never got repaired. That could get biled down at some point. Special's still winning the game. And especially if he has 3-3 on the way, and yes he does, it's going to finish soon, he's still way ahead. But Dark he's always got a chance of just grinding his way back into a game. Yeah, there's that double spore that stopped the libs earlier. Okay. Spread, spread, spread! Oh no, he clumped up there. He should have spread that bio, but might not matter. He's trying to push forward on this side. Unnecessary. And I know he wants to keep fighting, but he needs to heal. He actually needs to heal right now. No, don't stem the base, don't stem the base. He's trying to kill the bases to put Dark in the ground. I feel like this is high risk. Special, judging it perfectly though. It feels like, he's like, you're back to almost no mining. I have a 5th going up. Now, of course, one of the problems here is the fact that whenever he doesn't have a scan, roaches are getting ready to unburrow on him. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, he does save the tank at least. That was cute, but I don't know why his army was moving forward like that. He presents his army for a little bit of death there. He's trying to do some cute micro, but he throws his tanks away for no really good reason. And does do a nice snipe. Good dodge, man. The lurkers are out though, and he just threw his tanks away. So that's kind of a bummer for him. He does have some snipes though, so maybe it doesn't matter too much. Oh, very good. Tanks are going to punish the Ravagers. Dark has to finally tap out. My god, Dark is a Chad gamer. But Special goes slip, slap, slop, and takes him out. Alright guys, here we go. Special going into map 2 on Pride of Altaris. He's probably not too happy about playing this map versus Dark, but we'll see how he goes. I thought Special got a Korean citizenship. I think that's something we've all joked about, is that he's more Korean than he is Mexican these days. Over the years, because he really does. He speaks his garbled Korean, broken Korean. He hangs out with all the Korean players. He practices with them. He lived with Armani for quite a while, so he's definitely a Corexican. Yeah, that sounds like correctional facility or something. Corexican, Mexican. I think he's a Mexican. He's a kimchi talker. That's easier. Let's just put it that way. He's our favorite kimchi talker. I don't know why that tickled me so much. A kimchi taco sounds so gross, man. Alright, guys. We've got a double barracks opening. Looks like a 2-1-1 for special. I wonder if he's planning some sort of push. Expecting Dark to, like, take the gold as a third base. Yeah, this is a classic 2-on-1 build, guys. Korean Mexican is actually very much a thing here, and it's a big hit. You guys have kimchi tacos in LA and New York City. I imagine the kimchi is not strong kimchi then. I imagine it's like the very soft flavored kimchi. It would have to be. Because if you have the really strong kimchi, like, oh my god. That would be so gross in a taco. To be fair, most restaurants don't use the strong stuff. Do they do like Korean fried chicken in tacos, guys? I want to get on this. I mean, it makes sense. LA has a very big Korean population, a big Mexican population, right? So definitely makes sense to have that fusion. I'll have to hit it up next time I'm in LA, man. Gonna go for the Korean-Mexican fusion. Sounds sick. What's everyone's favorite fusion foods out there? I don't know what the hell mine is, man. I have no idea what mine would be. I think there's just like random restaurants that'll have like a really good dish where I go, oh, that's a sick fusion dish, right? Apparently there's a Mexican, the sushi burgers in Piedmont. Damn. Tex-Mex is good. Taco Bell for the win. We've had a lot of Taco Bell discussions. I've just found out Taco Bell's reopened in my city after being gone for 20 years. They were here for a year or two in the early 2000s, and they're back apparently. So Dark's taking a pretty standard 3 bases. These 3 Marines are going to show themselves to kill that Overlord. He floats the factory down to get the high ground vision. 4 Marines, sorry. Interesting. Don't think that's a wall off. No, it's not. Oh, he's doing my build! Guys, I mean, it's not my build, it's TY's build. He's doing the 2-1-1 into double Starport Battlecruiser. Now, when I do this as a triple port, so it's completely all in and has no follow-up. The idea is you distract them with the 2-1-1, something which usually goes into a delayed third base, maybe tanks, maybe biomine. But that's why this is such a surprising build. It's just so focused on the ground. Your tech's very late against this. You're just trying to protect your 3-base economy. And then the Terran's like, lol, battlecruiser switch. It's such a sick build. I do actually think my build is... It's got a much worse follow-up, but it is a stronger as an all-in. This is going to be 2-port BC with Yamato. And against... Oh, man, he's playing Roaches. It's really good against Roaches because a Roach player will always build less queens than a Ling Bane player. Because when you're playing Ling Bane, you build extra queens to act kind of like mini Roaches to help defend a lot of pressure. But when you play Roaches, it's very expensive. Roach Warren, Roaches, much more expensive than Lings. So you're like, hey, I don't need as many queens. I'll have like five queens, maybe 6 queens, as opposed to 8, 9, 10 queens. Very common if you're playing Ling Bane. So this is actually a perfect matchup of builds. But there's an Overseer coming in his natural. He's got a... Oh, he's dead. Overseer's going to see the BC swap. He's not noticed it, guys. Ah, no. He smiles. You guys see his smile. He's like, yeah, I'm fucked. He's like, these BCs are nowhere near done. He's got way too much time now. The trick against any multiple starport BC build, guys, is always to build spores in between your rally points. And he actually has a lot of queens there as well. So he might have more queens than we realize anyway. The trick is to build spores between... I always see people spot this sort of build, and then they build like 3 spores in their mineral line. And I'm like, don't get me wrong, having a spore or 2 in the middle line is good, but the battle cruisers are going to teleport in between your rallies, and if your queens don't have a safe area in between the bases, they can cut you off. So you want to make sure you have a spore in between your natural and your third, and a spore in between your main and your natural, that your queens can kind of huddle around and fall back behind and micro behind. And without that, you're going to be in trouble. But you see Dark here, he's got, yeah, exactly that. He's building spores in between his bases as well as at his bases. He's built up his queen count. His spire is right there. He's going to dive the spire. Yeah, he's going to dive the spire. He's like, the only way this works is if I stop that spire building corruptors, man. Obviously, he's got to go for the queens. The queens have a lot of transfuse energy. Now, normally you boost in with the medevac and you try to stim on those queens and add some damage output, and that's exactly what he does. Where is Dark's roaches? Oh, he's going to click on the spire with the marines. And the marines are actually killing quite a few queens. Yes! Oh my god, he's going to lose all the marines, but actually that was very, very well done. I'm really impressed. He sacrificed the marines. Now, the roaches can counterattack him, of course. It's such a dirty build because often the Xerxes, the BCs, they send their roaches and lings and A move across the map, right? They're like, oh, shit, I got a counterattack or something. Oh, these ground units can't shoot up. And then that medevacs, they slide in, and sometimes you kill like 6 queens with the medevacs, and then the BCs just run rampant, and you're like, oh, it's game over. You just give the middle finger to the Zerg. Very cute build. His teleport should be ready. Does he teleport home? I think he should. But no, Dark doesn't want to commit up a ramp into Stim Bio, so yeah, he's going to pick up some more value here. Apparently, he has a better sense of that. Yamato is going to take out another 2 queens. He can transition from here. This is actually a completely transitionable spot, guys. Because remember, he delayed the Spire. It's not going to be ready for a little while. He's going to Yamato another queen. He could kill that Spore if he wants to. The third can't be taken yet, which is definitely an issue for him. He's going to try and kill the hatchery, I think. Oh my. Is he going to teleport this false spore? Yeah, he's going to teleport this BC in as well. Transfuses on the spores are nice, man, but I think here we go. Oh, get out, get out, get out, get out. Oh, he loses the BC. A little unfortunate there. Okay, I think it's time to just secure that third and chill. I think that's the way to do it now. You've forced so many queens. You've killed quite a few. Dark, though, hanging on like a champion. Remember that Dark had a very early scout, but yeah, I think he reinforced a little bit more than he should have. Should have tried to keep these BCs alive. Obviously, he wanted to force the Corruptors out, but I think Dark would have had to build those Corruptors anyway. And, guys, we're going to be doing Max Packs versus Special Final in a moment. I apologize, but Dark did a poo-poo with his scheduling. Special did a poo-poo, and it has to... He's like, sorry, I have to play WTL match. Hopefully done before Max Packs Geralt. And Max Packs Geralt finished their semi just as Special started his match, and I was like, eh... I was like, oh, if you have to, okay, but I probably should have been like, no! But I think it was already scheduled, so... What can I say, guys? Oh, no, the BC. Okay, he keeps it alive. Special's barracks are quite late. He has a good supply. His upgrades are very late as well. I think he should play triple factory from here. Problem is, Broodlord timing could be big. Oh, Corruptors get a medevac. That was real cute. It's a lot of Corruptors. Special committing very hard right now. Interesting. He builds a 4th command center. How much Roach Ravager is there? Oh, okay. The Marines are going to go in. But yeah, I think it's enough for Dark. Dark there. Tanks are doing good damage. No scan, unfortunately, for him. Yeah, that's game. Dark's got this one. Very well played by Dark. I was like, I feel like you can turtle it out and play a long game. But Dark was massing units on 3 base, and now Special. I mean, he'll try to come back, he'll try to defend, see if he can get this 4th up, this 2nd factory. But even though he had a lot of Marines, he doesn't have a lot of barracks. He's just got 5 barracks production up, and it's only just hit 5 barracks. Most of his Marines were built off those 2 barracks that were up really early. Now, he does have triple tech labs, so he can actually build a lot of Marauders, which is pretty good. Okay. Imagine if you had a few BCs that were still alive to keep you mottoing these Corruptors. Yep. Oh, he's going Ravager back into Ling Bane. Off this these early Roaches and Ravagers. Battlecruiser is going to click in. I mean, he's microing really well here. But I don't think he's got enough to defend. Okay, he's got to just focus fire the drones, yeah. He's going to try and take the 4th up the top. And he teleports home as the Corruptors get there. Good play, good play. Gets 6 drones, pulls it back, repairs it up. And he's playing very well, is Special, but... It's a hard one, man. Going up to 8 barracks, I wonder how many of those are reactors and how many are tech labs. I feel like you probably want to get 1 or 2 extra reactors. He cancels one of them, whichever they are, and chooses to go for the other one. So apparently he's thinking about that as well. How much Marauder versus Marine do I want? It's like, yeah, I don't have many reactors, and this guy is swapping into Ling Bane, so you don't want to be too Marauder heavy. The Tastelope there, frantically running around the right side of the screen. Oh my. How are we doing, Scruffer Nutter? Yes, that is right. We are here. Day 4 of the subathon, round 2. Corruptor's coming in. Man, losing your medevacs every fight hurts. Oh, that's a big army. The Marines actually stood their ground okay. More bio coming in. He holds. He holds the base. Gets maybe a Ravager on the way home? Maybe? No. Hurrah! Get out of there, BC. Run, run, run. Get off that creep. There's a big creep dick in the middle of the map. You guys can see that big old Zerg creep schlong scouting the middle of the map. That's really annoying. If you could get rid of that creep schlong, that would be nice. He's just going to have to Yamato and teleport home. But he Yamatos and dies? No, he Yamatos and teleports home. Well done, well done. Okay. He's trying to defend this 4 base and then maybe move forward to the gold. I do wonder exactly how big Dark's economy is. Like, I feel like it should be at 90 workers, but you never know if Dark's just going to stay on, like, you know, 70 workers all game or something like that. He does that sometimes. Usually against... I don't think he would have done it in this scenario, but... Big Ling run by. Very nice Ling run by. Good raise on those depots. But here comes the big attack on the front. He anticipated this. He actually moved back over here. He hasn't actually defended his natural, so he's losing a lot of SCVs there, guys. Trying to just survive. And of course, those SCVs all going down in the natural. He'd already transferred some out of there. His BC will go across the map for some harassment in the near future. F2ing over there to defend that natural, but great damage here from him. And the Broodlords are here as well. Yeah, that's GG. Special knows he's done, guys. Special did take map 1. This is going to be 1-1 with Dark, which is beautiful. I'm going to tell you the odds probably were pretty terrible for Special in this scenario, but damn, dude. That Brock gives a sub to JVMS. Thank you very much, that Brock. And look at that. The Broodlords just throwing their stuff down. Hot diddly damn. GG, well played.